Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare American coins. In this video, we're exploring 6 of the most valuable and expensive ultra-rare United States coins that have captured the attention of collectors and numismatic enthusiasts around the world. Some of these coins may look ordinary at first glance, but their history, rarity, and unique minting features make them worth hundreds, thousands, or even more in today's collector's market. The 2014 United States quarter dollar is part of the well-known America, the Beautiful Quarters program issued by the United States Mint. Although modern quarters are usually produced in very large numbers, certain examples of the 2014 quarter have gained attention among collectors due to exceptional condition grades, striking errors, and their connection to a popular commemorative coin series. The P mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most historically important mints in the United States. For numismatists, the 2014 quarter represents a modern collectible whose value can rise dramatically when rare mint errors or pristine mint state examples are discovered. While most circulated coins remain worth only their face value, top-grade or unusual varieties can sell for significantly higher amounts in the collector's market. The historical context of the 2014 quarter lies within the broader America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021 and celebrated national parks and historic sites across the United States. In 2014, the series honored 5 locations: Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Shenandoah National Park, Arches National Park, Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve, and Everglades National Park. Each design was released with versions struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia minted coins were produced mainly for circulation, meaning millions entered everyday commerce. Despite the high production numbers, collectors are drawn to these coins because they document America's natural heritage while continuing the long tradition of the U.S. quarter dollar that dates back to the late 18th century. From a design perspective, the 2014 quarter follows the standard layout used throughout the series. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by sculptor John Flanagan in 1932. Washington faces left, surrounded by inscriptions including Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year of issue. The reverse design changes depending on the national site being honored, showcasing detailed artistic scenes such as wildlife, landscapes, or cultural landmarks tied to each park. The coin is struck in a copper-nickel clad composition consisting of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. It has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, weighs approximately 5.67 grams, and features a reeded edge. In high-grade condition, the sharp details of the landscapes and inscriptions make these coins visually striking. Although millions of 2014 quarters were minted, rarity emerges in specific circumstances. Coins graded at extremely high levels, such as MS-67 or MS-68 by leading grading companies, are surprisingly scarce because even minor contact marks or imperfections can lower a grade. Additionally, collectors actively search for mint errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks. These unusual varieties can transform an otherwise common coin into a rare collectible. For example, a perfectly preserved coin pulled from circulation shortly after minting can command far higher prices than a typical worn example. The rarity therefore depends less on mintage totals and more on exceptional preservation or unusual minting anomalies. Market value for the 2014 quarter varies widely depending on condition and variety. A circulated example is typically worth only its face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins graded around MS-65 may sell for a few dollars among collectors. At the very top end of the grading scale, MS-67, or MS-68 examples can command prices ranging from roughly $50 to several $100 depending on the design and demand. Error coins or dramatic striking mistakes have been known to sell for even more at auction, occasionally reaching several $100s or higher. These price differences demonstrate how condition and rarity can dramatically influence the value of modern coinage collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 2014 P quarter should pay close attention to detail and authenticity. Examining coins under magnification can help identify strong strikes, clean surfaces, and potential mint errors. Certification from respected grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company can confirm authenticity and grade, which significantly improves resale value. Proper storage is also essential. Coins should be kept in protective holders or archival quality flips to prevent scratches, tunning, or environmental damage. Many collectors search through bank rolls or purchase uncirculated examples from dealers and coin shows in hopes of finding a gem-quality specimen. In conclusion, the 2014 P United States quarter dollar stands as an intriguing modern collectible within the America the Beautiful series. While the majority of these coins remain common circulation pieces, exceptional examples with superb preservation or notable mint errors can achieve impressive market values. Its connection to America's national parks, its recognizable portrait of George Washington, and the ongoing enthusiasm for modern U.S. coin collecting all contribute to its appeal. For both beginner and experienced numismatists, the 2014 P quarter offers an accessible entry into the hobby, while still presenting the exciting possibility of discovering a rare and valuable piece hidden among ordinary change. Next up in the 1988 D Washington quarter stands as a compelling piece within modern American numismatics, often overlooked at first glance, yet capable of commanding impressive value in exceptional conditions or rare varieties. Struck at the United States Mint in Denver, this coin carries the familiar design of George Washington, making it instantly recognizable while still holding nuanced appeal for serious collectors. What elevates the 1988 D quarter beyond face value is not its age alone, but the combination of condition rarity, subtle minting quirks, and the growing interest in high-grade modern coinage. As collectors increasingly turn their attention to late 20th century issues, demand for pristine examples of this date has steadily increased, placing it among the more desirable quarters of its era when found in superior grades. From a historical standpoint, the 1988 D quarter was minted during a period of economic stability and high coin production in the United States, resulting in a substantial mintage exceeding 500 million pieces. Despite this abundance, the coin remains part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate Washington's 200th birthday. By 1988, the quarter had become a cornerstone of everyday commerce, yet it also represented continuity in American coinage tradition. The Denver Mint facility, indicated by the D mint mark, played a key role in producing circulating coinage for the western United States, and coins from this mint often exhibit slightly different strike characteristics compared to their Philadelphia counterparts. In terms of design, the 1988 D quarter features the classic left-facing bust of George Washington on the obverse, originally designed by John Flanagan. The reverse displays a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both military readiness and peace. Composed of a copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core, the coin weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. While these specifications are standard for quarters of this period, what distinguishes certain 1988 D examples is the sharpness of strike, luster quality, and the absence of contact marks. In top-tier uncirculated grades, the coin can exhibit a brilliant, almost mirror-like surface that dramatically enhances its visual appeal. Rarity for the 1988 D quarter does not stem from low mintage, but rather from condition scarcity and the presence of collectible errors. Most examples entered circulation and show moderate to heavy wear, making high-grade mint state coins, particularly those graded MS66 or higher, significantly harder to find. Additionally, collectors actively seek out varieties such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or coins with die cracks and other minting anomalies. These errors, though relatively uncommon, can transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collectible. The challenge of locating such pristine or unusual specimens adds an element of excitement and competition within the numismatic community. When it comes to market value, the 1988 D quarter demonstrates a wide range depending on condition and rarity. Circulated examples typically remain at face value or slightly above, reflecting their abundance. However, uncirculated coins in MS63 to MS65 condition can fetch modest premiums, often ranging from $5 to $25. The real value emerges at the end of the grading scale, where superb gems graded MS67 or higher have been known to sell for several $100s at auction. Error coins, depending on their type and visibility, may command even higher prices, sometimes exceeding $500 or more. These figures illustrate how condition and uniqueness play a far greater role than age alone in determining a coin's worth. For collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 1988 D quarter, careful evaluation is essential. High-quality examples should exhibit strong luster, minimal abrasions, and well-defined design details, particularly in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Certification by reputable grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company is strongly recommended, as it provides assurance of authenticity and grade. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in protective holders, moisture and contaminants, to preserve their condition. Collectors may find desirable specimens through coin dealers, auctions, or numismatic shows, where networking and knowledge can greatly enhance acquisition opportunities. In conclusion, the 1988 D Washington quarter exemplifies how even relatively modern coins can achieve notable value and collector interest under the right circumstances. Its historical roots, enduring design, and the challenge of finding high-grade or error examples combine to create a coin that is both accessible and intriguing. While it may not possess the immediate rarity of older issues, its potential for appreciation and its role within the broader narrative of American coinage ensure its lasting appeal. For both novice and seasoned collectors, the 1988 D quarter offers a rewarding blend of history, artistry, and investment potential, proving that true numismatic value often lies in the as much as in the date itself. Next up to in the 1996 D Washington quarter, struck at the Denver Mint, stands as a fascinating example of how even relatively modern coins can achieve notable value under the right conditions. While it is not inherently rare in circulated grades, this coin has become increasingly sought after in the numismatic community due to its potential in pristine, high-grade states and the occasional appearance of exceptional mint errors. Collectors are especially drawn to this issue because it represents a transitional period in modern U.S. coinage just before the launch of the state quarters program, making it one of the last standard Washington quarters of the 20th century. Its appeal lies not in widespread scarcity, but in the challenge of finding flawless examples, which has driven steady demand among specialists. Historically, the 1996 D quarter is part of the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor George Washington. By 1996, the series had already undergone decades of production, becoming a staple of everyday American commerce. The coin was minted during a time of economic stability in the United States, and while it does not commemorate a specific historical event, its production reflects the continued reliance on durable, base metal coinage in a modern economy. The Denver Mint, known for producing large quantities of circulating coinage, struck hundreds of millions of these quarters, ensuring their widespread availability at the time. However, this high mintage also makes the pursuit of top-tier specimens more intriguing for collectors today. In terms of design, the 1996 D Washington quarter retains the classic imagery that defines the series. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan, with the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date. The reverse displays a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both military readiness and peace. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel-clad composition, with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. It measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. While these specifications are standard, coins exhibiting strong strikes, sharp details, and brilliant luster are considered exceptional, especially when preserved in mint state. Rarity for the 1996 D quarter is not derived from low mintage, but rather from condition scarcity and the existence of mint errors. With a mintage exceeding 900 million pieces, the vast majority entered circulation and experienced wear. As a result, coins graded MS-67 or higher are genuinely scarce, with only a limited number certified at these elite levels by major grading services. Additionally, certain error varieties, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can significantly increase a coin's desirability and value. These anomalies are relatively uncommon, and when found on a well-preserved coin, they create a compelling combination of rarity and visual interest. Market value for the 1996 D Washington quarter varies dramatically depending on condition and uniqueness. In circulated grades, the coin typically holds only face value, making it accessible to beginners. However, uncirculated examples in MS-63 to MS-65 condition may sell for a few dollars, while superb gems graded MS-67 can command prices ranging from $100 to $300 or more, depending on eye appeal and certification. The rarest top population specimens, particularly those with exceptional luster or strike quality, have been known to achieve even higher prices at auction. Error coins can further elevate these figures, with dramatic or visually striking errors sometimes bringing several $100s, reflecting the strong niche demand within the error collecting community. For collectors interested in acquiring a high-quality 1996 D quarter, careful attention to detail is essential. Look for coins with minimal contact marks, strong luster, and well-defined features, particularly in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Certification by reputable grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company is highly recommended, as it provides assurance of authenticity and grade. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in protective holders or climate-controlled environments to prevent tunning or damage. Collectors often find success sourcing these coins through reputable dealers, online auctions, or coin shows, where a wide range of grades and varieties can be compared. In conclusion, the 1996 D Washington quarter exemplifies how a seemingly ordinary modern coin can hold significant appeal within the world of numismatics. Its historical placement at the end of a long-standing series, combined with the challenge of finding pristine examples, gives it a unique position among collectors. While most examples remain common, those in exceptional condition or with notable errors can achieve impressive market values, making them attractive both as collectibles and as modest investment pieces. For enthusiasts, the coin offers a blend of accessibility and challenge, ensuring its continued relevance and desirability in the ever-evolving landscape of coin collecting. Next up in the 1994 P Washington quarter stands as a compelling example of how even relatively modern United States coinage can achieve notable value under the right conditions, especially when examined through the lens of high-grade preservation and collector demand. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This coin is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to honor George Washington. While millions of 1994 P quarters entered circulation for everyday commerce, only a tiny fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated states, making the finest known examples highly desirable among numismatists. Its appeal today lies not in its age alone, but in the challenge it presents to collectors striving to obtain flawless specimens, particularly those graded at the highest levels by professional services. From a historical perspective, the 1994 P quarter was minted during a period of relative economic stability in the United States, long before the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999 revitalized mainstream interest in coin collecting. As such, the 1994 issue represents the final years of the classic Washington Quarter design era, making it an important transitional piece in modern numismatics. The Philadelphia Mint, which produced these coins without a mint mark, struck hundreds of millions that year, ensuring widespread circulation. However, this abundance paradoxically contributes to the rarity of top-condition coins, as most were heavily used in commerce rather than preserved by collectors at the time. In terms of design, the 1994 P Washington Quarter features the familiar left-facing portrait of George Washington on the obverse, originally sculpted by John Flanagan. The reverse displays a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both military readiness and a desire for peace. Composed of a copper core clad in nickel, the coin weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. While these specifications are standard for quarters of the era, what sets certain 1994 P examples apart is the sharpness of strike, brilliance of luster, and absence of contact marks, all of which become critical factors in determining premium value in the upper grading tiers. Rarity for the 1994 P quarter is not defined by low mintage, but by condition scarcity and the existence of minor varieties or minting anomalies. Coins graded MS67 or higher by services like Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company are exceptionally rare, as the majority of surviving examples fall well below this level due to circulation wear or mint handling marks. Additionally, collectors sometimes seek out double die varieties or coins with unusual die cracks or striking errors, which can significantly increase desirability. These subtle distinctions elevate certain specimens from common currency to prized collectibles. When examining market value, the 1994 P Washington Quarter demonstrates a wide spectrum depending on condition. Circulated examples typically hold only face value, but uncirculated coins in MS63 to MS65 condition may sell for a few dollars to around $10. The real premiums emerge at the highest grades, where MS67 specimens can command between $150 and $400, and exceptionally well-preserved MS68 examples, if available, can reach upwards of $1,000 or more at auction. These values are driven by registry set competition, where collectors strive to assemble the finest graded sets, pushing prices higher for top population coins. Auction records and private sales continue to reinforce the importance of grading precision in determining worth. For collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 1994 P quarter, attention to detail is essential. Identifying coins with strong luster, minimal surface marks, and well-defined strike characteristics is key to finding high-grade examples. Certification by reputable grading organizations such as PCGS or NGC adds both authenticity and market confidence, often increasing resale value. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments and protective holders is equally important to preserve condition over time. Collectors are advised to purchase from established dealers, auctions, or trusted numismatic communities to avoid overpaying or acquiring improperly graded coins. In conclusion, The 1994 P. Washington Quarter exemplifies how modern coinage can hold significant numismatic value when evaluated through the lens of condition rarity and collector demand. Though common in circulation, its finest examples are anything but ordinary, representing the pinnacle of preservation and mint quality. With its historical placement at the end of a classic design era, combined with its aesthetic familiarity and competitive market dynamics, this coin continues to occur both novice and seasoned collectors. Its potential for steady appreciation, particularly in top grades, ensures that it remains a noteworthy and rewarding addition to any serious coin collection.